Happening now, neighbors and community leaders in the capital city coming together to discuss public safety. A summit taking place at the Phillips Health Center right now in Hartford. And that's where you find your reporter Amanda Callahan live with a look at what's going to be talked about tonight. Amanda.
Well, Stephanie, people are starting to file in right now. Residents and community activists say this summit is in response to recent acts of violence around the city, including 2 fatal officer-involved shootings. The goal is to come up with community-driven solutions and a safety plan ahead of the summer months. Last year, the city saw a record low for number of shootings and homicides. But over the past few months, local activists have come together with city officials in response to 2 fatal shootings by police. Everard Walker and Stephen Jones, the 2 victims, were both killed while they were said to be having a mental health crisis and wielding knives at responding officers. The summit will begin with a reflection and grounding experience. Then participants will discuss gaps in mental health resources across the city, violence prevention efforts, and more youth engagement. And anyone is welcome to come attend the summit. It is running until 8 o'clock tonight. Your reporter live in Hartford, Amanda Callahan, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
All right, Amanda, thank you. Police in New Haven